In the early part of the third round, we get our second running back coming off the board to the Arizona Cardinals, Trey Benson. And this is a huge pick because they needed depth at the running back position. They needed upside, and they needed a future starter. They got that all with Trey Benson. Him and James Conner this year, going to be a good tandem. And then eventually the torch is going to be handed to Trey Benson. That's at least what the Cardinals want. And that's at least what people and us are going to forecast going forward. And what are we going to get out of him? We're going to get a thick, big, bruising running back with good size adjusted athleticism, with good pop between the tackles, with home run hitting speed. He can carry the load and plus much more. Has very good tape to his game. He has good vision. I think the downside to his game is there are moments where his vision just ain't so great. He'll try to extend the play, but miss a hole or two. But for the most part, damn good vision, good patience, good wiggle. He's very explosive in the second level. Can be a home run hitter and be a pounder between the tackles. He can really get it for you in all three downs. You can use him in the passing game as well because in the check downs, he's got that 4.39 speed. He can be as good as gone if you give him space. Now it's time to talk about Dynasty Fantasy Football and rookie drafts. When you look at him for rookie drafts, you have to throw him in early second round, late first round. You have to really think hard about him because we see him taking over this backfield sooner than later. How many injuries have we seen James Conner have to work through? How many times? James Conner's on the last leg of his career. He's not going to be there forever. And this pick signals that for the Cardinals. And Trey Benson has a lot of upside. This is going to be eventually his backfield. And if it's not, it's going to be somebody else's. And Trey Benson's going to get the opportunity to take over this backfield sooner than later. For running back, the draft capital is good enough, early third round, good enough to get the job done. And we're walking into a situation where you can just feel he's going to get that opportunity to take over that backfield, get the touches, be the guy back there, win it over. So it's him versus those wide receivers being drafted in the late first round. Him versus those early second round wide receivers. How bad do you need a running back? How much do you love those wide receivers? Him versus Lad McConkey. Who you taking in drafts? Who do you want? I think I want to go with the running back here. I think I want to go with Trey Benson. I think I feel a little safer, and I feel like the running back equity I can roll with. I feel like I can patch the wide receiver position a lot easier than running back these days. I think wide receivers can be found, and I think running backs, once I get into the early second round, late first round, I can throw them in there, and I know since the draft capital's there, the opportunity is coming sooner than later, and I feel like he's going to hold his value early into his rookie season, longer and easier than some of these wide receivers with second round draft capital if they don't start showing production early in their career. I think Trey Benson with that 4.39 speed has a ton of upside. I think with that speed, with this opportunity, I think he can be a top 10 back early, maybe top 5 back in production, and that's in the realm of possibilities. That's in the cards, and I think that's more likely than some of the top wide receivers in the second round here that we're looking at. And when I look at Trey Benson, I want that. I want that, especially for the value at the running back position there and what I'm getting at cost here in rookie drafts. Early second round, late first round, more likely early second round considering what the wide receivers and quarterbacks are doing in Superflex. But Trey Benson's going to give you some value. Him versus Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks, I like him better as a talent, but I like Trey Benson's speed, and I like his landing spot a little bit more. So I got a battle between the two prospects. But he's got a lot of upside. He's going to hold a lot of value. And Trey Benson killed it in the draft. He landed in the right spot. He's getting some opportunity. Arizona is a good spot. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. too. You're not going to load the box because Marvin Harrison Jr. is just going to roll up deep on you. Kyler Murray's there to take some pressure off too. This is a great spot for Trey Benson. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.